You gotta be fucking kidding. That really does sum up how I feel about Suicide Squad winning the Oscar for Best Makeup Effects. And also it sums up how I feel about how makeup special effects are disrespected, undervalued, and honestly, not only just by the Academy, but by the general public. It's, and not like everyone. I mean, there's a lot of people, that are subscribed to my channel, and a lot of friends of mine, and that do share my same enthusiasm for makeup special effects and the work of such brilliant artists such as Rick Baker and Stan Winston and Chris Walas and Rob Bottin. And other people like Bob Keane and Tony Gardner. But it's just one of those things that this result, it just further hammers home the disheartening point that makeup special effects are really starting to get phased out. And in a way that even people who are voting for the Academy Awards cannot seem to recognize what is great makeup special effects versus just regular makeup that you can go buy at Sephora. And also, it's just really upsetting that way back in 2012 anyway, that the award was changed. So the award itself now also shares a place with Best Hair Design. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding? You gotta be fucking kidding. And I'm not saying that Suicide Squad didn't have some good makeup effects. Killer Croc, what I was able to see, did look pretty good. The problem is, it was touched up with so much CGI and the film was so fucking dark I could barely even see anything, that it's hard to really look at that film and see, wow, that's a great effect. And at best, it reminded me of something I saw in the 2004 Fantastic Four movie with the Thing prosthetics for Michael Chiklis, or even the prosthetics for the Thing in the 1994 unreleased Fantastic Four film. And speaking of The Thing, I cannot believe I live in a world where John Carpenter's The Thing, the effects for John Carpenter's The Thing by Rob Bottin and Stan Winston, did not even get nominated for an Oscar for Best Makeup, but Suicide Squad gets a nomination for cosplay makeup for the Joker and Harley Quinn, but absolutely spectacular, amazing visuals that are still to this day considered to be some of the best, if not the best, practical effects ever put on film in terms of makeup. Nope. Who cares? We'll give the Oscar to Suicide Squad. We'll even nominate the film. Nothing in Suicide Squad didn't seem like there was enough even there for a nomination. But I guess it's because the pool is so fucking dry. It's so shallow. The pool of all these different titles for the Academy to select that have practical effects in them nowadays is extremely shallow. So, I don't blame them for nominating Suicide Squad, but it still pisses me off that Suicide Squad gets a nomination, but The Thing didn't get shit. And other films and other work from other, makeup artists, they didn't get recognized by the Academy either. Bob Keane didn't get recognized for his work on Hellraiser. I don't think Tony Gardner got dick for Darkman or the Blob remake. And Stan Winston, of course, he's gotten some, accolades. But how about somebody else? How about somebody that's every bit as iconic as Stan in the community, in the makeup effects community? How about Tom Savini, who has never been recognized by the Academy for his brilliance, for his amazing work in films like Day of the Dead and The Prowler and other slasher films. And it's because the Academy doesn't want to recognize horror films most of the time, or slasher movies. And that's another reason why, I don't know, I'm sick of the Academy's bullshit with not recognizing and just refusing to even acknowledge the existence of great horror films or great sci-fi movies most of the time, unless it's a technical award. I mean, or even great comedies or great movies like Deadpool, which didn't even get a Best Picture nod because, well, it's not Oscar bait, so Deadpool doesn't get anything. So, and honestly, I thought that was a great film, and that would have really went a long way for me if it got a nomination. It wouldn't mean that it was going to win, but just the fact that it could have, just the fact to give it a nomination, that would be nice. That would show me that the Oscars are kind of changing their ways. Nope, they're still the same snooty, privileged, just absolutely full of shit award show that they've always been. And Suicide Squad winning just is the tip of the shit sundae. And it's just one of those things. I get it. The Killer Croc effects, when I see them in a photo, like a photo that was shot with the right lighting and everything, looks pretty good. But it's pretty generic looking. And it's the only effect in the film that is worthy of that award. Because I'm sorry. Harley Quinn, yeah, the makeup looked fine, but are you confusing what are you confusing what this award was created for? This award was not created, and this award is not supposed to be awarded to a film that has great makeup, as in powder and lipstick and eyeshadow and face paint. That's not why this award was created. This award was created in 1981 as a new Academy Award to award the work of such amazing artists like Rick Baker, and to give them accolades, much deserved accolades, for their work in films like An American Werewolf in London, which is the first film, and Rick Baker's work on that film was the first thing that was actually given the award for. And over the years, you've had people like Chris Walas win it for the Fly remake, and much well deserved. But lately, ever since they changed it from makeup to just makeup and hair, there's been a lot of just ones that have just lost, that are just like, why did they lose, or why did this certain thing not get nominated? It's distressing. In 1983, there wasn't even a award handed out. Guess what won the award for Best Makeup Effects in 1982? It's not The Thing, because that didn't even get a fucking nomination. It was Quest for Fire. The Neanderthal effects in Quest for Fire. They're good. They're well done, but really? You're gonna hand the best makeup Oscar to Quest for Fire? Gandhi was the only other film that was nominated. Gandhi? And this isn't new. I mean, you've had films like Batman, 1989, the work on the Joker, and that's what's so frustrating too, is that Batman 1989, the effects work for that film on Jack Nicholson's Joker, the prosthetics and everything, that didn't get a nomination from the Academy in 1989, and the Academy Award for Best Makeup was given to Driving Miss Daisy, of all things, and I don't see why it deserved it. Baron Munchausen was nominated as well, and that should have gotten the award over Driving Miss Daisy. All they did is make Jessica Tandy look a little bit older and put some gray in Morgan Freeman's hair. It was just absolutely unimpressive. And it's like, why did that win the award, and why was that even nominated? And I understand, like, something like Amadeus for Dick Smith's absolutely just spectacular old age makeup for that film. But Driving Miss Daisy wasn't anything much. And then we have this Suicide Squad. Yeah, the Joker with Jared Leto, who just has metal caps on his teeth and just face paint and fake tattoos, one that says damaged on his forehead and other shit. Yeah, that wins. That gets a nomination and wins the award for Best Makeup. But Batman 89 gets nothing. That's just, I'm sorry. That's a bunch of bullshit. And it just, like I said, it just shows how bad this has gotten. And I've even read from some people that some of the Academy voters apparently are having a hard time telling what is good CGI versus good practical makeup effects. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? I mean, I don't get that at all, because I'm just speaking for myself here, but to me, it's blatantly obvious what is CGI when it comes to a practical makeup effect, and when it comes to something that might be that practical makeup effects might be used for. It's blatantly obvious when it's CGI that's used instead. And when you have a great practical makeup effect, like the ones you saw in the Aliens and Star Trek Beyond, which got nominated for the award, but lost to Suicide Squad. You see, that's the thing. I mean, that's pretty obvious to me. There was no confusion. I don't know why anybody would be confused. I've also heard some people say things like this. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. Why are you so upset? This award's just a throwaway award in the first place. It's meaningless. And I'm like, that's a part of the problem too. That shows you how bad this has gotten. This is an award that used to mean a lot. This used to be a prestigious award. And now it just doesn't mean much to a lot of people. There people probably would be fine with it getting removed entirely from the Oscars. And that really hurts for me to see and to hear from people. What also really hurts is to hear rumors, and these are rumors, they might not be confirmed, but if they are, this is just really infuriating, that some of the Suicide Squad got a vote from one of the Academy voters because, well, he thought Harley Quinn was hot. First off, if that's true, this person should be banned from voting for the Academy Awards, because clearly you cannot be unbiased. Also, what the fuck does that have to do with makeup effects? What does that have to do with this award? Oh, you just want to give the award to Suicide Squad because Harley Quinn was hot? Margot Robbie was hot, man. She's got my vote. This isn't a fucking beauty contest. This isn't Miss America. Although the Oscars last night kind of they had a Miss America type of flub. I that was so bad. That was so embarrassing. That was such a disaster. La La Land, yay! No, 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 no. Moonlight, Moonlight, you're the winner. No, no, I'm not kidding. Come on up, come on up. Moonlight. This guy who was that guy, man. He had no chill. Just snatched the card out of Warren Beatty's hand. Didn't even give him the opportunity to apologize and make up for the mistake himself. Warren Beatty's a professional. He probably could have handled it a lot better than you did. You just ran up in a panic and was all like, no, 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 no. Moonlight! Moonlight! Moonlight is the winner! No, I'm not kidding. Come on! And then take the card and be like, Moonlight! It's just like, you could not have handled that situation any worse. Really. Yeah, this award ceremony is supposed to be the epitome of class, and it's this guy who's just running his intern, or this guy working on the show. First off, just freaking out on live television. Also, why the hell did you give Faye Dunaway and Warren Beatty a double of the Best Actress winner? That doesn't make any sense. How did that happen? That's a big error. And it was also a big error handing the Oscar to Suicide Squad. I'm sorry. Best makeup is not the stuff you go get at Sephora in the mall, and best hair. Why is best hairstyling even really part of this award? I'm just being perfectly honest here. That's not why this award was created. It's so frustrating to see that this award has to share the spotlight or share things with best makeup, best hair design. Like this is some Vogue shoot or some shit. I'm pretty sure there's some impressive hairstyling out there. That's cool. Why don't they get their own Oscar then? But yeah, it's just an example of how bad things have gotten with this particular award, and I just wanted to definitely do a video about it because not because I was upset about Suicide Squad winning, it just also that as well. I mean I just don't think it deserved the win over something like Star Trek Beyond, and I didn't even like Star Trek Beyond, but I can even look at and see the really creative work that the effects artists did for that film. And I could say, that represents what this award was created for. That type of makeup effects, that represents why this award was invented, in order to honor the work and the effects of artists like the ones that worked on Star Trek Beyond. And just because Suicide Squad is popular, just because the Harley Quinn makeup is something that a bunch of girls at cosplays everywhere dress up in and put on their faces, doesn't mean that it deserves to win the Best Makeup Oscar. It's not what it stands for, and that's not what it's supposed to be. But yeah, that's my piece. That's my rant. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, I will see you guys later. See ya.